I froze with my hand on the controller when he laughed and said it. He didn't even look at the screen. Red Dead Redemption is boring, it's slow, Fortnite is way better. I laughed under my breath, thinking he was joking. I said, Red Dead's not about speed, it's about story, about choices. He finally looked at me annoyed. Story doesn't matter if it's not fun, he said. Everyone just pretends that game is deep. That hit harder than it should have. I told myself to stay calm. I said, some games are meant to sit with you, not just distract you. He shook his head. Sounds like old people stuff, he said. Fortnite actually moves. The room went quiet after that. I could feel the distance settle in between us. I wasn't mad yet. I was embarrassed. I'd talked about Red Dead Redemption like it meant something. Like it said something about who I was. And he'd brushed it off like it was a joke. I tried again, softer. You might get it if you gave it a chance. He sighed louder this time. I already tried it. It's overrated. People just like pretending it's art. I didn't answer. I just handed him the controller and stood up. That night, I heard him laughing with his friends through his headset. My stepdad thinks Red Dead Redemption is life-changing, he said. They laughed. I sat on the edge of the bed staring at the wall. The next morning, his console wouldn't turn on. I knew why. I'd unplugged a single cable before going to sleep. Nothing broken. Nothing obvious. When he asked me about it, I kept my voice even. Maybe taking a break wouldn't hurt, I said. Games aren't everything. He stared at me, confused at first, then suspicious. You touched it, he said quietly. I shrugged. Stuff happens. He didn't argue. That somehow felt worse. 2 days later, I plugged it back in. Didn't explain. Didn't apologize. He didn't thank me either. Something had changed. Now when he plays Fortnite, he keeps the volume low. When I mention Red Dead Redemption, he doesn't react at all. Sometimes I catch him watching me, like he's trying to figure out where the line is, what else I'd control if he crossed it again. I wanted to bond with him. Instead, I taught him to be careful around me. And I don't know if that makes me petty, or just honest about how fragile I really am.